trick or treat, motherfucker.
Welcome to In Defense Of, where I, Shawn Lotte, are going to defend movies that you think suck, heard suck, but they actually don't suck, because you suck, because you think they suck. So why don't you just sit back, relax, and watch me defend these movies. It's Halloween! I love this time of the year with all the scary stuff and sexy outfits. Alright, I just primarily just sit and watch scary movies and jerk off. But for this year I wanted to make a defense video. But man, there are so many shitty horror movies to defend. It's a little overwhelming. So I decided to focus on a movie not considered a horror movie, but it's really fucking scary if you're a guy. That movie is The Crush.
Because if Darian can't have him...
Darian? Go play.
No one can.
I love you, Nick, and you love me.
You animal!
Stop it! I mean, she's crazy. She's the one you want to look up.
The Crush.
If you've never heard of this movie, let me summarize it for you quickly. It's Fatal Attraction, but for the 90s teenage youth. Alicia Silverstone plays Darian, a 14-year-old girl who ends up having a crush on 30-something-year-old Nick, played by Cary Elwes. Nick has recently moved into her parents' guest house. One night, she ends up kissing him, and he lets her because, And then she begins to ruin his life because he doesn't want to be with her, because she's fucking 14. But after that, you know the drill. It's pretty standard stuff. She goes bonkers, people get hurt, stuff. I know this movie doesn't sound all that awesome or even scary, but wait, the shit is about to hit the fan. But before I go on, I gotta say I'm gonna spoil some stuff here. It's the only way to describe how scary this movie is if you haven't seen it. So if you plan on watching it or you don't want it spoiled, pause it and then go find it. It's actually really hard to find. I don't condone piracy, so don't download it or don't tell me you do. And I think you can find it on Amazon to buy, or I can loan you my VHS copy. Spoilers start now! Okay, so the first thing to note is that the acting is pretty good. Silverstone is terrifying in her batshit craziness. When I first watched this movie as a youngster, I could not predict what she was going to do. I think that's what makes these movies work, is having the main stalker antagonist unpredictable. And say what you will about Silverstone's career as of late, but I think she makes this character truly unnerving. Second, the amount of fuck-ups by Elwes' character is sure to get some groans, but it works in the context of the film, like, why does he kiss her? Why does he sneak into that house to get that damn picture and then meander around? It's as if he wants to get caught. And then he watches the 14-year-old girl undress in the closet. Why doesn't he try to move the fuck away? I guess he does, but Jesus, he takes his time. And he's told that he has to wait a few days to move in, but he sticks around. Why does he not just move into a hotel while he's waiting? Like, fuck. Oh, and why does he kiss a 14-year-old girl? I know I sound like I'm bitching, but his actions work within the movie. Nick doesn't want to believe that Darian is back. He wants to try and see if it will blow over, but it never does. Oh no, it doesn't, and shit is about to go sky high now. Finally, this movie is fucked up. Beyond Thunderdome fucked. When I first saw this movie, I didn't understand how it was swinging for the fences. So to illustrate, watch this.
We found semen inside of her.
The semen sample matches your blood type.
Look, I figured it out. She got a hold of a condom. She must have snuck in and stolen one from the trash.
That's right. In order to get back at Nick for betraying her, she steals semen from his used condom and puts it in her vagina. By the way, why the fuck is he having sex during all this shit? When I rewatched this movie, I was blown away. Like, he's toast. He's going to jail. He does not come back from this shit. I can't begin to explain how scary that is for a dude. If that shit ever happened, I don't know what you would do. I guess you go to jail. Well, because it's a movie, things work out. I won't say how, but they do. But just by giving you that tidbit of this movie, you can see how scary it is. And she does some additional crazy shit on top of that. You don't see this kind of stuff in Paranormal Activity, I can tell you. In summary, this movie is scary. It's a male scary movie. And what I mean by that, it focuses on male fears. Things that can happen out of a man's control and dealing with someone who can't understand reason. It's scary in the same way the movie Fear is for a woman, where it deals with someone of the opposite sex taking things too far. These movies are popular for a reason. It deals with real fears, the fear of people and the power they can have. I like this movie because it does deliver on that fear, and it is scary. It's not Saw scary or The Conjuring scary, but it's scary in a different way. A sit in your gut unnerving scary, and I recommend it to you this Halloween. Oh, one last thing, it's based on a true story. Happy Halloween!
Michael Myers is a killer shark in baggy ass overalls. He gets his kicks off of killing everything and everyone that he comes across.